Okay, I think you can hear me now. Hello, everybody. I realized my mic wasn't turned on, but we are ready to roll. Welcome to my studio. Let me have a drink of water. I don't know if you guys can hear outside. The frogs are singing. It's raining here in Pretoria tonight. It's a lovely summer evening. It's been raining since Christmas, so it's lovely and wet. I prefer this weather. It's really beautiful. And I'm just spending some time here in my studio tonight and just preparing for filming tomorrow. And it's just a lot of fun to just get into the subject matter because tomorrow I'm starting filming of episode 3 already of The Snake. And that is our theme for this year. Seeing that 2025 is the year of the wood snake. It is one of the 12 zodiac animals of Chinese astrology, and this year happens to be the wood snake. And you would ask, what does that mean? Well, that is quite an involved theory that you can definitely read up about. Find out what year you were born and see what your Chinese astrology is. It is always quite interesting for me to look at that as an archetype and just to sort of look at interesting personality quirks that might relate to some of that beautiful ancient information. So, what does it all mean? What does the year of the snake mean? So, the year of the snake rings words in like change, life, longevity, renewal, release the past, adapt to the present, and emerge stronger, wiser, and more vibrant. And that is also my wish for you. And I'm actually born under the star sign of the pig, and the pig and the snake actually clashes in Chinese astrology. So it's quite interesting for me as a pig born year to read all of the information about the snake and to prepare for this year. And the reason why I thought as a creatively fit coach that painting the snake will be a good idea is whenever something scares me or freaks me out or intimidates me a little bit, I sort of believe that it is more important than to stand your ground and look into that and see what it is about it that maybe you don't understand, that you can maybe change and adapt. And I think adaptability is definitely one of the words that we will be exploring during this painting tutorial. So you're asking me, what is this all about? Well, I'm a creatively fit coach, and my name is Gideon Bushgate Krokam, and I have a Patreon channel where I like to share with my patrons how to paint in acrylic paint and how you can use the canvas as the metaphor for your life. I absolutely enjoy working through symbolism and seeing how that can affect personal growth, remind me of personal resilience, and at the same time, it gives me an opportunity to express myself creatively at the canvas. And it's always fun for me because, art is really a personal value. I'm a self taught artist, and everything that I've taught myself about art has also taught me something about life. I realize that the canvas is an incredible place where you can spend some time in mindful meditation, learning how to use the medium of acrylic paint, but at the same time, allow the canvas to speak to you because we choose interesting symbols and themes to work through and to see how that can relate to our lives. So I like to do a little bit of research before each of my classes, and because I like to use the spirit guide animal idea to sort of have it as a focal point and then to develop personal growth and resilience around that and at the canvas. So I would like to share some of the themes and ideas that I discovered in my research for this class with you so that maybe you can marinate in that as well and see what you resonate with. and what sparks joy for you, what gives you a light bulb moment that you can take to your art journal and to your canvas as we're going to start painting the snake tomorrow. So I got my other device here, and I got some information that I researched that I would like to share with you guys. And if you want to see any of the information that I'm sharing tonight, just look at the description of this video. At the end of this video, I will add all of the links and information that I'm using so that you can digest it yourself. And if you have any questions or want to add to anything that I'm sharing tonight, then please drop me a comment in this video. It is always helpful for future patrons to enjoy the video and to look at the comments and to see if there was any questions and what I answered on them. So the interesting thing is that it is not unusual for folks to seek out snake symbolism and meaning when we need to heal or transform from some manner of life situation that can improve the overall quality of your life. Now, I know most people are petrified of snakes, and we will explore this as we go deep into this theme. And like I said before, me myself as a pig, I didn't choose the snake because I find it super fascinating, even though it is. I do find snakes beautiful, but it's not exactly a painting theme for me per se. I mean, who wants to hang a snake painting in their living room, right? But this is not why we are painting a snake. We're painting a snake to face our fears and to become aware of our subconscious mind, to become aware of some biases and programming that we might have that's preventing us from having a successful year of transformation and personal growth. So everything that I'm sharing with you tonight relates to this year of 2025 and maybe your personal goals that you've set for yourself as an artist and as a life artist. So hopefully you will find some of these musings interesting from that perspective and point of view. So if we think about, medical symbols, you will see the snake is part of a lot of medical symbols out there. And this actually comes from our Greek and sort of philosophy and history. And we're talking about Asclepius, the god of medicine, and his tool or staff is also entwined with two snakes, and it is called the caduceus. So that is one of the symbols that you might see on maybe a paramedic patch or on a hospital symbol, is these snakes entwined around a staff with wings, and that symbolizes, healing and medicine. And what I like about this research that I've done is I found that snake poison has been quite paradoxical in the sense that the same poison that kills you when a snake bites you is also the same sort of poison they need to use to create an anti-venom serum for. So that's quite paradoxical as far as that symbol is concerned. And then I was also reminded that correct medicine is helping you to live a healthy life and to heal you, but incorrect medicine can also be toxic to you. So again, that paradox of both poison and medicine can be the same thing. It depends on how you apply it. So you can take that into your life and look at your life and maybe some life situations in the same manner. Okay, let's look at this. Even in modern times, snake help us to appreciate the significant lesson that anything, even something that is healing, taken to the extreme can become toxic. So it's not good to take, excess of medicine or double up your dosage or take medicine that is not meant for you, because that could be toxic and bad for you. So because the snake moves along the ground, many connect this creature to the earth's most primal energy and the force of creation itself. Additionally, the earth element aspect of snake reminds us to keep one foot on the ground even when exploring spiritual pursuits. So I like to also remind people that working with this painting of the snake can be a very grounding experience, because it really makes you look down at the ground and where you are stepping, because that is where the snake resides. There are some underlying themes in snake symbolism and meaning, and one is definitely personal growth. Snakes shed their skin as they grow, so ask yourself, what do you need to shake off to expand your horizons? I just want to grab my camera here because it tends to slip down a little bit during my broadcast, and I don't want to end up with you guys looking at the floor while I'm talking to you. So I hope you find this interesting and that you can bring this through and relate it to your snake painting. And I'll discuss a little bit about the snake painting and the theme and the actual reference material a little bit later. But I did want to mention just early enough with my patrons as well, if you don't want to paint my snake, you can paint any snake. You can paint it more two-dimensional, whatever works for you. I just want you to explore the symbolism at the canvas. So if my reference picture feels a little bit complicated for you, do watch the whole series because I'm going to be teaching you some techniques in acrylic that you will definitely enjoy, and we will just relate that to the theme of the snake. So I'll share that with you guys as we go forward. So the snake spirit is also a guide for spiritual renewal. If you're thinking about taking a new path, but you hesitate, snake supports your efforts. Snake may also warn of moving too fast into something that might not be right for you. So if your intuition and your gut feeling tells you that whatever you wanted to get into in this first quarter of the year, if something doesn't feel or sits right for you, the timing might be off. So do be cautious about taking unnecessary risks during the year of the snake. The snake is very strategic. It really moves slowly. It doesn't just wander into dangerous situations. It really discerns about its environment by using his tongue. He can really figure out through scent in his tongue what is happening in the environment. Is it safe for him? Is there a prey for him? So it wouldn't just move around for leisure. It definitely is very deliberate in its movement. So move slowly during the year of 2025. In nature, the snake's tongue is one of the most developed sensory organs. It gathers a great deal of information quickly, so snake stays out of harm's way. Let that refined sense of smell direct you towards the best choice. Now, in contrast to 2024, which was the year of the dragon, it was a busy year. There was lots of turns and bends in the road that we didn't even anticipate. But there was never a quiet moment. It was literally a roller coaster ride. You might find that 2025 suddenly comes to a grinding halt. It will feel like everything is moving much slower and much more deliberate. And that is because it is also the year of wood, the wood snake. So the wood element is all about growth, but it is slow growth. You don't plant a seed and tomorrow there's a tree. It's a whole process of germination and of aging and of becoming strong and growing a good root system in order to grow new shoots. So we're talking about progress, but in a slow way. So take things slow this year. There will be time to slow down and observe and make good decisions. You don't have to haste yourself into anything. So when the snake starts appearing as a spirit animal guide, it is time to cast away illusions, unhealthy beliefs, and unreasonable expectations, be they emotional, physical, or spiritual. The only way to wholeness is by walking in truth and living each moment in fullness. So we're definitely talking about trying to stay in the present moment, being mindful, and really taking slow progress. Slow progress is still progress. So don't let slow progress freak you out, especially when it comes to your personal goals for 2025. Remember though that the snake sheds their entire skin. They re-emerge whole. Snake spirit animals' meaning can help you to glide gracefully through even the most harrowing of experiences. Snakes are terrifying to most folks, right? But why? Snakes are primordial creatures and so stir ancient memories and housed in our DNA. Snake energy causes us to consider deep, resounding questions, and this can rock our world. In the second episode, which is already available for you guys to watch here on my channel on YouTube, I did just that. I shared, I think, 18 profound questions that I want you to consider for 2025 in alignment with the energy of the wood snake. So do check out my second episode on this tutorial. So when the snake slithers in as your spirit animal, things are about to get really real for you. Don't be afraid. Snake medicine can help you. Snake spirit animals' meaning may relate to an upcoming transformation or major rebirth in process, proceeding by releasing past fears. So, as I discussed in the second episode, the only obstacle really that we have in our lives is oneself. You are the only person that's standing in your own way to have a better year than you did in 2024, to live the life of your dreams, and to begin to work on your goals in order to live and experience what it will feel like to achieve your goals. So that is really empowering. So invoke the snake as a power animal when you're looking to grow wise. Snake is an ancient symbol of wisdom, growth, and working with a creature that will help you to expand your mind. Again, last year when we finished with the dragonfly, we opened ourselves up to a field of possibility, right? And we remembered that things aren't set in stone, that there's a field of possibility around you, and you choose through your choices, your words, and your actions which of those possibilities do you manifest in your life. So it's really important to explore this year and look at your goals from that perspective and recognize that anything is possible, but you need to also recognize which steps you need to take. Albeit maybe small baby steps every day consistently will definitely help you to arrive either with goals completed or to be a step closer to achieving them. Snake symbolism is prevalent across many cultures. Though cultures vary in assigning positive or negative associations to the snake, a few constant themes do prevail. Snakes are associated with healing, but healing can cause discomfort. Spiritually speaking, snake comes to you when it's time to rip the band-aid off, so to speak, and to go through a transformative process that may be painful at first, but leads to greater and deeper healing. Christians, however, have a different bias about the snake, and I think it's also important to be aware of that. For them, the snake represents the serpent or the devil. So the snake is seen as a deceiver of Eve, the cause of the fall into sin. So Christians may find it hard to look at the snake as part of creation, but sees the snake as something that is associated with darkness or evil. If that is sort of what you resonate with, I do want to challenge you to look at it from a different perspective. When we look at anything that is part of our Mother Earth creation, everything holds a lesson, everything holds a vibration, and everything has its part to play. It is only our biases and perceptions and belief systems that can prevent us from having a clear perspective and understanding of something that might not even be or might unfairly be judged through those biases and perceptions and belief systems that we are raised with. So I want to challenge you, if you fear the snake or you find it something that you find an aversion to it, I want to challenge you to look at the snake more as a messenger and to heed the messages that it wants to bring to you as they pertain to your healing, transformation, and empowerment. So don't let fear and regard that the symbol is evil hold you back from embracing the truth, because it's only when we truly understand something, that we can master it. And, as a coach, I like to remind people that the treasure you seek lies in the cave that you fear to enter. So it's time to just bring in that light, and you will find that a lot of the themes that I work with as a creatively fit coach really centers around this idea of facing your fears and overcoming obstacles through an adjustment of attitude, a very stoic attitude, and a self empowering attitude, and to rise above whatever you perceive to be an obstacle or a difficulty in your life. And in so doing, you triumph over it, you claim your power back, and you live a life of empowerment and alignment in 2025. So, regardless of your opinion or your belief around snakes, when snake appears, you may have to shed your old skin completely and start fresh. Spiritually, the snake is associated with renewal, rebirth, transformation, and infinity. The Greek Ouroboros symbol of a snake eating its tail can signify infinity and rebirth, connectivity, and continuity of life are also signified by the snake. So I choose to really look into the snake as a symbol of longevity and of a long, healthy life. Now we'll be painting a rainbow serpent because there's so many prophecies and interesting sort of little tidbits about the diamond snake, and one of them, or the rainbow diamond snake. So this is sort of one of those angles, and the rainbow serpent is a symbol of fertility as well. If you encounter a rainbow serpent, you might be in for a period of growth. This can come with difficult challenges and growing pains, just like adolescence. Your identity and worldview alter dramatically, and creativity can help you to work through this process. Isn't that beautiful? So I really want to encourage you to plug into your own creative energy, your right brain that connects you with your higher self and your true self this year. Ground yourself in 2025 and make use of your creative mind and your intuition to analyze and to become aware of your surroundings and what is happening around you, and make wise choices and slow, steady, consistent forward momentum, especially in relation to your goals and your dreams. Okay, so I do want to mention that a lot of these ideas that I'm sharing with you, I got from whatismyspiritanimal.com. I will provide a link to this amazing information. I just wind a little bit of that information off, so there's a lot more for you to dive into if you are interested more to find out more about that. So do check out the description of this video. I will add a link to that site. It is whatismyspiritanimal.com, and she looks into the snake there. That is quite amazing. So I want to encourage you guys. Anyone can join in this painting tutorial. You don't have to have painting experience. It is not about necessarily creating an end product that you can sell or frame or hang in your studio. It is more about the process, however. It is about the experience. And I do guide you step by step, and I show you exactly how to use the acrylic paints and how to make special paint mixtures. So on the description of this video, I will also add the requirement list that you will need in order to participate. And I just quickly wanted to just run over that in brief. So I'll basically be using a square canvas like this, and this is how far we've come already. We just basically played with some paint swatches, and I already did my goals and my awareness exercise through the questionnaire that I shared in episode 2. And tomorrow we will get into preparing the canvas for this particular painting class. I just quickly want to grab my reference material and share this with you guys. So if you go on my link tree, I will also add that to the description of this video. This is going to be our reference material. So we are going to be painting this cobra. It's also a rainbow diamond snake, and we have here an elixir of life. So my husband and I do use the AI to create this beautiful reference material. So we spent like a lot of time in adding a specific prompt to create reference material that is copyright free and that you can use. So we have inspired this amazing reference material, and what I asked the AI to create for us is first and foremost like a space nebula, because this is the year of the snake. So we're in alignment with this in the stars. But this gives me an opportunity to teach you guys about painting clouds. The same technique that you will use to paint this background, you will use to paint clouds on a landscape on a beautiful sunny day. So there is definitely technique involved that I will teach you that you will be able to carry over to other painting subjects that I find quite interesting. So we will also do interesting color mixes. Now, I asked the universe to also add the universe. I asked the AI to also add a lot of amethyst crystals, like we have here. And this is also an amethyst elixir. And I just want to play with that symbology because the amethyst stone, like my mala here, is a beautiful balancing spiritual stone that is ideal to wear and to use during the year of 2025. So I've got my amethyst on here, my amethyst around my neck, and we will be painting the amethyst in here. And we will also be exploring a little bit of information about the amethyst and how that helps to balance out our spiritual frequency during this wonderful year of personal growth. So we'll be painting on a black canvas. So tomorrow I'll be preparing that canvas with a black gesso. And then we'll be doing this amazing nebula background, and we'll get into working with our snake information while we are painting it on our canvas. So that's definitely going to be interesting. So if you want to participate for the month of January, I'm going to make all of the episodes that I'm busy recording available as I record them, and I upload it and share it with my patrons. Sorry, it's nice and humid here. And they can immediately then get into that particular episode. But after the 2nd of February, which is New Year's Day, Chinese New Year's Day, where we celebrate the arrival of the year of the wood snake, from that point forward, the material will only be available to my paying patrons. So it will give you a few weeks, a few episodes of tasting of my painting method and also my coaching style, and just see how I get into this amazing subject at the canvas. And then hopefully, I hope you will hop on and subscribe. So if you're an Apple user, the subscription tier will cost you around $8 a month. If you're on Android, the subscription will cost you $5 a month. It's just something recent that Apple has introduced into the Patreon platform, where it will cost the Apple person a little bit more. I'm not entirely sure why, but it is all in the terms and conditions. So anyway, you need to download the Patreon app and then just create your profile and then search for @Gideon's Life Creative Coaching. Find me and subscribe to my channel. Now there is a free tier, and my free subscribers do get some of the information and some of the lessons for free. And that's basically what I'm going to show you guys here on YouTube until it goes a little bit more towards the private part of the class after the 2nd of February. So then the paying tier is, like I said, $5, or for Apple users, it will be $8 per month. So you can jump on and get off at any time if you want to. But I really appreciate you supporting my Patreon. It helps me to continue to create amazing tutorials like this, and I would like to empower your creative painting practice this year and show you how you can paint your own beautiful rainbow snake, and how you can use this experience and this process to grow personally. So I hope you will join me over at Patreon. So if you do join right now, you will have two classes that's immediately available. Actually, a lot more, but two of my most recent classes that I have recorded, first and foremost, was the Dragonfly. We just finished the Dragonfly in December, so this is still fresh. Some of my patrons have just started painting this Dragonfly with me and going through this experience. So if you join my Patreon, you will have immediate access to this full tutorial painting the Dragonfly with me, learning how to paint these beautiful orchids, this beautiful landscape, and this amazing diamond wing. So that is available to my patrons immediately. And before that, in August, we did the owl wisdom painting, and this beautiful tutorial, it was really amazing, is available as well. And during this specific tutorial, I showed people how to use an underpainting of black and white to create this amazing detailed painting. So that is all available immediately if you enroll now, plus so much more. There is over 300 videos on my Patreon channel already, plenty of creative art journaling, some of my previous creative art coaching, the Buddha painting, what is it called? Buddha for October is on there. I think there's 2 seasons of Buddha for October all ready for you to plug into and enjoy. So do check it out. Remember, I will add all of the links in the description of this video as soon as this live comes to a completion. Let me just quickly see if I jumped out on anything. Oh yes, do remember to subscribe here to my YouTube channel as well. Check out my snake painting, what is it called, playlist, so that you don't miss out on a single episode that will be premiered every time I finish recording one. So usually I record on a Monday and on any other day off that I might have in a week, and then I'll spend the morning recording a session, and then usually I spend the afternoon editing it and getting it up on the site so that you guys can enjoy it on my Patreon channel. So if you have any questions, please do add it to the chat here with me. I will check out all of the comments and answer them myself. Hi Colleen, it is so nice of you to tune in. I see you wrote here, obsessed with the snake at the moment. Weird because I'm shit scared of snakes. Thank you, Gideon. Looking forward to painting and creating. High five to you, Colleen. I totally agree with you. I'm also shit scared of snakes, but I do believe that they are bringing us a powerful message of healing and transformation in this year. Thank you for coming along on this creative journey. So everybody, I'm so glad that you tuned in with me. I don't want to keep you too long. That was all the information that I wanted to share with you guys for now. As we continue with the episodes, I will share and reveal a little bit more. So I hope to see you guys signed up and ready to roll with me during 2025, where we will shed our old creative skins and try something new. I know it's scary, but it's also so very exciting. So thank you for tuning in, spending time with me. Stay creative, take care of one another, and bye bye for now.